Less than SIP class equals data end equals 443 data start equals 93 greater than. Alright, so let's talk about this Cardinals versus Pirates series that's got a lot of us tuned in. After a rough ride in Boston, yeah, that brutal 18-7 loss and a full-on sweep, the Cardinals are looking to bounce back hard. They're hitting the road again, facing the Pirates. And this series? It could be just what the Birds need to shake off that sting. Less than P class equals data end equals 791. Data start equals 445 greater than. Now here's the vibe going into this one. The Cardinals are 4-5 on the year and, get this, 0-3 on the road. So yeah, it's been rocky. Meanwhile, the Pirates are sitting at 3-7 and honestly still trying to figure themselves out. The Cards took 8 of 13 from them last season, so history's on our side. But baseball never guarantees anything, right? Less than P class equals data end equals 1183. Data start equals 793 greater than. This series is interesting because the pitching matchups are pretty even across the board. Game 1? We've got Matthew Liberatore on the bump for us, and Carmen Mlodzinski making a rare start for the Bucks after spending most of last year in the bullpen. Liberatore showed promise in his last outing, and if he can keep that control and avoid bunching up the hits, we might be in good shape. Less than P class equals data end equals 1495. Data start equals 1185 greater than. Then there's the marquee matchup, Sonny Gray versus Paul Skeens. Skeens is nasty, no lie. Barely gives up hits and is coming off 2 strong starts. But Sonny's been sneaky good too, and last season, every time we went up against Skeens, our starter rose to the occasion. Not always a win, but the games were tight. Less than P class equals data end equals 1694. Data start equals 1497, greater than Game 3 wraps with Eric Fede versus Mitch Keller. Both of these guys have had one solid and one forgettable start. So it's kind of a toss-up, and that means the offense needs to step up big time. Less than P class equals data end equals 2146. Start equals 1696 greater than. Now, talking about the Pirates for a second, they made a bunch of roster tweaks. They lost names like Yasmani Grandal, Aroldis Chapman, and a few others, and brought in Spencer Horowitz, that is who's injured, Adam Frazier, that is yeah again, and somehow picked up Tommy Phelan, who's apparently making a tour of the NL Central before he calls it a career. Their bullpen? Basically all new. Like, completely overhauled. They even demoted David Bednar, which is wild. Less than P class equals data end equals 2489. Data start equals 2148 greater than. Their lineup is a bit of a patchwork. Neil Cruz is in center field now, which... yikes. Kinner Falefa is holding it down at shortstop surprisingly well, but first base, it's a mashup of backup catchers and low-impact bats. Joey Bart's catching, and Brian Reynolds is stuck at DH because of injury. Not exactly a fearsome group at the moment. Less than P class equals data end equals 2759. Data start equals 2491 greater than. For us, the key's simple. Hit the ball. The matchups are fair, but offense has to be the difference maker. We can't keep relying on pitching to win low-scoring games. If we want to leave Pittsburgh with a series win, the bats have to get hot, especially against Skeens. Less than P class equals data end equals 3068. Data start equals 2761 greater than. So yeah, after that mess in Boston, this feels like a golden opportunity for the Cardinals to get back on track. The Pirates are in transition, the matchups are balanced, and the offense needs to shake off the rust. Let's hope the Birds take care of business and remind the division who's still a contender. Stay subscribed for more videos.